If you could make one law that the entire world had to follow, what would it be? The Steve Martin law. If I could make one law that everyone in the entire world had to follow, it would be for all the children of the world to join hands and sing together in the spirit of harmony and peace. If I could make two laws that the entire world had to follow, the first would be for all the children of the world to join hands and sing in the spirit of harmony and peace. And the second would be for $30 million a month to be given to me, tax-free in a Swiss bank account. I were queen of the world, my decree would ensure here was only be one meal a day, and it would be brunch. There would only be breakfast foods served and maybe cake. No big fat steaks, no weird breakfast foods. On second thought, it would an all-day, never-ending brunch so people could nibble whenever they liked. Adultery is a real and true law that is followed and taken seriously. Some countries give severe punishments for it good for them. Some countries just an unwritten law, or it's a law that's ignored. Severe punishments for it needs to be worldwide, and violating it needs to be taken very seriously. Fuck your bullshit law. There's one human being who can decide on a whim any punishment for any institution, company or private business that acts in a shitty way. How is that defined? It isn't got to keep these lawyers and CEOs on their toes. Oh, and that person would of course be me. Trick collar shock, and the more severe the action, the more it shocks until it is literally impossible to commit physical harm against one another, and strongly uncomfortable at best to belittle others. If you want to attack another country, everyone who votes for it must give someone they love to the attacked country as a hostage. These politicians expect us to send people we love into war zones. Well, they need to do it too. Every $1 million you make buys you a lottery ticket to a guillotine. One lottery ticket is drawn for every million people on Earth. Shit would be fixed up instantly, and only 1 in a million die. I could do something that would help world peace ... Or I could finally get people to shut the hell up in movie theater. Or maybe make mobile device speakers illegal in public. Tough decision. What would be the point? There are some worldwide laws right now that aren't followed. The most obvious ones being murder is illegal, thievery is illegal. Does it stop anyone? Minimum wage must be a salary that can support an average-size family on a single income in the city in which someone works. That needs to be a matter of locked-in human rights. Politicians and the other in government looking at you, Clarence Thomas, need to have ads on their clothing from companies that give them money. The more money, the larger the ad. Faith and feelings are important and have their place in society, but truth, facts and science will always govern laws. The enforcement of laws, politics and government. Anyone selling products in smaller portions but still charging the same price is punishable by having their entire family executed. Also, gas has to be really affordable. Had to follow. Do you mean like they're mystical compelled to follow it and are incapable of not following it? I'd make the law no lying, no anonymity on social media. So many people hide behind the screen and wreak havoc because they don't have to take accountability for it. At the risk of sounding totalitarian, must pass an intelligence test before being allowed to reproduce. Too many stupid people with kids. Before you make any opinion, comment or take a stand on an issue, you must research and cite your sources to back up your position. Everyone must work in customer service for at least a certain amount of hours during their adolescence, young adulthood. I don't have to pay for anything, me specifically. I receive products or services but pay nothing. That is the law. The golden rule, as articulated most eloquently by the illustrious Bill Ted: be excellent to each other. Pay me a monthly subscription for the rest of your life. Price will depend on your income. I'm thinking one. Anyone who abuses animals will be punished severely. All animals will be protected and will take care of. If the government wants war, they can start a GoFundMe instead of using money stolen from the people. Say exactly what you mean, in words, at all times. No hinting. No white lies. No nonverbal bullshit. Any personal wealth over 1 billion needs to be injected back into the global economy. A comprehensive reoccurring global wealth tax, all proceeds to be shot into the sun. Cars yield to people. It's easier to go around people than it is to go around cars. Cheating on a significant other results in being a registered sex offender. Billionaires have to donate 50 of their earnings each month to charity. No borders, no countries, no nationalism. We're all in this together. Right turn on red after stop, even in those weird countries.